Hey guys, it's Kyle back again with another fun deck tech for you again in Duel Links. So today we're going to be taking a look at War Rocks. Pretty interesting archetype overall. Not the best in the TCG, but here in Duel Links they have been showing, a little bit of success. So we're going to be taking a look at the deck. I'll show you a couple games and let you know my overall thoughts. Alright, so we're going to start out with the deck list. We got one Meteoragon. You have two, run two. This guy's very good. It's everything the deck wants to be doing. Just a big beat stick. Negates effects when he attacks. Can attack monsters twice per turn. Gives everybody 200 attack. It's just good. If you have two, run two. If not, just run the one. Up next, Fortia. Fortia is your searcher. It literally gets any card that says War Rock in its name. So when it battles, or when a Earth Warrior monster battles. So yeah, just fantastic card. Gives everything attack, and then when it goes to the graveyard from the monster zone, special summon level 5 or higher War Rock from your deck. It's getting Meteoragon or Mahmud, so both big beefy boys. So then you got Wento. Wento buffs attack by 800 during the damage step when a War Rock or Earth Warrior type battles. So helps you get over those problem monsters pretty easily. 800 is not a small amount. With the 200 effects from the rest of them, just goes up to 1,000. 1,000 buff pretty easily. It also has the floating effect from monster zone to graveyard. So, and then finally Mahmud. Mahmud pops back row, so just helps get through those problem back row. Very, very good. Alright, and then for Spell Trap run-up, we're running MST. It's good. We have 3 Mountain. This card is the cornerstone of the deck. It's fantastic. Activate it, add a War Rock from your deck to your hand. At the start of the battle phase, you can special summon a War Rock from your hand, and if a War Rock would be destroyed, you can destroy this instead. It's very good, So you're trying to get this on turn 1 as often as possible. And then one War Rock Dignity. It's a counter trap on legs. It's very good. If you control a War Rock and they activate a monster effect, negate the effect. If it's during the battle phase and they activate a spell or trap, negate the effect. So both excellent modes on this spell. So very good. And then the traps, we have 2 Crackdown, steal their stuff, warning point, stop their stuff from doing things, a Compulse, bounce their stuff back, and then 2 Canadia to set their stuff. Just generally good back row, because we're running balance, so we need 6 traps in the deck. And then extra deck does not matter. You're not going into this in 99.9% of your games. You're not making any of these. You might make an Excalibur just for a 4K beat stick. You might make a Blade Armor Ninja to attack twice with something, but 99% of the time, it doesn't matter what you have in your extra deck. Just put situationally good cards. So that way, if a situation comes up where you need to go into your extra deck, you have the option. So yeah, again, like I said, we're running balance, so we're running an 8-6-6 split. You're trying to get Mountain in your opening hand as often as possible. So you can activate Mountain, go grab a big boy, normal summon one of the small ones, and then set up. Because the restriction on balance, it says you cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the end of the main phase of your first turn. So the fact that all of these monsters have battle effect, battle effects is just icing on the cake for the skill balance. It's great. So it's a pretty straightforward deck. It is a battle focused deck. Originally, you will see a couple games I had 3 Floodgate and 3 Wall of Disruption as my trap lineup. Just trying that out, and then I came to this split instead after a couple games. So that is why you will see a couple different traps the first couple games, but yeah, fun deck overall. Very easy to learn, very easy to play. It's a very pick up and play focused deck. It's not gonna take a whole lot of brain power, so easy one, very fun one. All right, let's go ahead and get into the games. Alrighty, so got our first replay here for you, and this is something that haven't felt in a while. I actually end up losing this game. It's a pretty interesting one. They're running Blue Angel, and she is on what's it called? I cannot remember. Oh yeah, World Chalice is the name of the deck. It's unfortunate that Mamud was the one I opened. She's gonna go to Rescue Rabbit, and then we just top deck Crackdown. I should have just Crackdown that because a lot of stuff happens here. They just get to go through their full combo. They make Aurum. They activate World Chalice. You know, they summon 2 Lee. They add World Chalice to their hand. They're gonna go ahead and send off the Lee for the Beckoned. They send the Beckoned for the Imduck. Imduck normal summons the Guard Dragon. They make Lib. They make another Imduck. They make Ningirsu. I try to crack down it. Then they're gonna negate it, and that is the end of the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not perfect. I lose. I want to make sure that, you know, people see that. You know, just knowing the points of interaction that you should be taking against other decks is very important. So next time I know, if I see a Rescue Rabbit, just take it. Just take it. So yeah, on to the next one. Alrighty. So this is one of the first ones with the original trap line up, and this one is going to be against Kite. So we're going second up against XYZ Galaxy. A little tough, not going to lie. But they make some interesting plays, to say the very least. So they go and activate XYZ Galaxy, they add the Photon Lord, Summon Galaxy Wizard, make it an 8, and they make Cypher Dragon. I was confused at this. And then they make Cypher Blade Dragon, and then they just pass. So I go ahead and activate Mountain, I add Meteor Dragon, I summon the Wento, I set my 2, special summon the Meteor Dragon. They can't activate their effect because it's negated because of Meteor Dragon. Get in for 2k, and then they have 1 back row. I MST it, it's Drowning Mirror Force, and that's it. Yeah. Really think that if they had went for Photon Lord, probably would have worked out a little bit better for them. But who am I to say? Might not have, actually, because we activate Mountain, we grab Meteor Dragon, we summon the Wento, we set our 2, they just search, we punch into it with Meteor Dragon, we don't activate the effect so they can't negate it, and then in the damage step they can't negate Wento, and we just punch over it. So I don't think it mattered all that much, but I could be wrong. It could have mattered immensely, but in this case the play that they did make was not the winning one. So alright, on to the next game. Alrighty. Alright, so game number 3 here for you. This one is up against Yami Yugi, I believe. Let's see. Which one is this? I played 2 Yamis. Let's see, they had the 20... yes. I believe that this is... Let's see. Yes, this is the Magician Girls. This is another loss. This one was pretty interesting. So we go ahead and bounce back the Berry Magician Girl. One interesting thing that I learned is Meteor Dragon's effect will go off before the Magician Girl's effect. So yeah, this was just bad. So yeah, it didn't end well. So yeah, it's I shouldn't have attacked the Lemon Magician Girl with the, yeah, they go and activate, you get Chocolate Magician Girl, they activate Magicalized Fusion. It's like, I don't even know what to say. There's just so much, and I was like, oh, you know, it's a battle-focused deck, you know, I get them a mud, and they just punch over for lethal. It was over so fast. Like, it felt like everything was fine until until I realized that the Meteor Dragon effect goes on the stack before the Magician Girl effect, and I was like, oh, probably gonna lose this one, and I did, but it's okay, you know. We live and we learn. On to the next one. All right, so this one is the second Yami Yugi. And this Yami Yugi was running... Hold on. Oh yeah, this one was Dragoonity. They're going first. They set up an interesting board, to say the very least. Ackley's summon Koos, attach Ackley's Echo, pop it, they activate Ultimate Providence. They just summon Wentone, punch over it, and they can see. So yeah, probably not the best build of Dragoonity, to be completely honest with you. But, you know, we take those wins. A win's a win. Alright, one last game for you. Alright, so this one is pretty interesting. This is going to be up against Salamangreats. So I figured, you know, a good inclusion for the YouTube to show what this has against Salamangreats. This is not the best Salamangreat player. I will preface that. So they go first, and you know, they start setting up their board. Lady Debug, grab Gazelle. They're gonna go ahead and link off Lady Debug for Balanx. They're going to Balanx and grab Sanctuary. They're gonna go ahead and activate Sanctuary. Then they're gonna activate Circle. They're gonna Circle for Mirror. Mirror's gonna special summon itself. They're gonna make Sunlight Wolf. They're going to special summon Gazelle. They're going to Gazelle effect, going to Roar. Then they're not going to reincarnation summon. They're just going to make Sunlight Wolf again and set Roar with its own effect. Don't do this. Do not do this. And then they're going to set two more. I know one of them is the circle that they got back with the Sunlight Wolf, but they're going to go ahead and negate it, but it doesn't matter. We special summon Mud. You pop their circle. So I don't know what this other back row is. I thought it was just another circle. We're gonna go ahead and crack down, take their Sunlight Wolf. You know, they summon Jaguar. They make their second Balanx. They're gonna go to activate Jaguar's effect. They're gonna make Sunlight Wolf. They're gonna make Sunlight Wolf. They're gonna grab back the circle. They go ahead and activate the circle. Go ahead and grab Falco. They activate Tie of Mine, so they punch over. So I get, you know, they get their thing back. I go ahead and activate, I summon Fortia, and that gives me the Meteor Dragon, which allows me to, you know, do a crap ton of damage to them, so they're at 2k. Then they're just gonna do some stuff. They activate Circle. We have, Compulse set, so they activate the Foxy, they grab the Jaguar. They special the Mirror from their hand by pitching the Jaguar, and then they concede. Yeah, there was nothing that they could do at that point. From that point, they could make Helio and then try to spin our back row, but at that point, I just chain the Compulse to it, and it doesn't even matter. So, yeah, from that point, they were definitely losing because 2600 is just impossible for them to beat over. So, yeah. Alrighty, let's head back to the deck. And I'll give you guys my thoughts. Alrighty, back with the deck, and my final thoughts are: it's good, it's fun, it's great. It's a very easy deck to pick up and play. Doesn't really take a whole lot to understand, you know, big numbers and punching over things. Got some really good cards for the War Rock archetype. Are they the best? No. Are they going to be meta? No. But it's a very fun archetype to take a look at and just, you know, kind of do a little bit of theory crafting around. You know, see what you can make happen with these big bunguses. So overall, I would say that it is a deck worth playing and a deck worth you know, trying out. So thank you everybody for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.